up, y'all? Welcome back. It's your girl Anita K. Good morning, everyone. How are you? My name is Anita K, and I am a lifestyle, hospitality, food, and beverage expert. I also consider myself a marketing guru, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm just here to talk to you guys about yoga, being a black yoga student with my vinyasa practice located in Austin, Texas. Thank you so much, Michelle, for holding space. Those of you who do not know, MVP decided to open their doors and give the black community and diaspora all across the globe, actually, a opportunity to teach yoga. Many times, I don't know if those of you who are who look like me, who are thick like me, or just share the same color in some way or background, that yoga is expensive to participate and to also learn to become a teacher, right? So you have, man, some of these programs are thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars, and it's just like, who has the money for all that? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that there aren't rich black people or rich people in general, but yoga never really seemed inviting for me or many other black men and women. We always saw white people on the posters, very petite and skinny, it just. And when I did go to yoga and bar classes, the majority of the time I was like one, maybe two chocolate chip cookies. Shout out to the bar studio downtown Washington, D.C. Damn, I forgot your name. But we were recording and this chick was training and it was the time of my life. Anyway, that was super awesome. I love Washington, D.C. so much. Like, y'all have no idea. I love D.C. It is so metropolitan. It's so diverse. I mean, they said it's chocolate city, but when I got there, it was definitely mocha latte city. Gentrification is real, but we'll have that conversation another day if I feel like it. So let's get back to yoga, right? So some of the things I'm learning as a yoga student is to be organized. Gotta get your stuff in order, So let me share this calendar with you guys, right? 7 days a week. So it is self-paced. There are about 8 sections if you're going through the 200 hour. So there's 8 sections and a bit of reading, and as well as video lectures, live Zoom classes, and also recorded Zoom classes, as well as, what am I missing? Okay, objectives, video lecture, studying. Hold on, I don't know why I'm struggling like this. It's never that deep, Anita. Like, what are you doing? But anywho, yeah, it's just, you want to organize when you want to do your homework, when you want to watch your videos. For some of us, we split up our time, right? So some of those videos, lectures can be, if you're watching the pre-recorded ones, then it's going to be anywhere from 2 to sometimes 6 hours, 1.5 if you're lucky. And you can choose whichever videos you want to watch. It goes, and it will all align, I promise you, and you will get through this program, because the majority of people need to understand that yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self, and self. And you're doing internal work, right? You're coming back to center. People know when you are not doing well physically most of the time. Some of you are without a limb, some without a finger, some without an eye, some could be anorexic, some could be obese, some could be, your skin could be dry or, pale. Your eyes could be yellow. You have jaundice. I'm just naming off a bunch of things. Like, for example, some people can have a heart attack and no one would ever know that they had a heart attack. Sometimes someone can have a stroke, a mini stroke, and they themselves would be awake during the stroke and you would never know. Not saying there aren't major heart attacks, not saying there aren't major strokes, but we need to be mindful of stress and how we are dealing with things and how we're processing things. And are we even taking the time to stop and process situation A that led to situation B that didn't even correlate with situation F, which brought me back to situation E, and I've just been Superwoman this entire time, or Superman this entire time, and I haven't stopped to process because I've been told to keep going, to be strong, to keep moving, to keep pushing, and that no, you can't stop and cry. No, you can't stop in X, Y, and Z. You have to be this. You have to be the strong Black woman because everyone is depending on you. You're depending on you because as the strong Black woman, if you stop, it all stops. That's my, listen, I can't stop, and that includes for myself. It has to start with me. I am at the point in my life where I am only giving from my saucer. I cannot give you from my cup. My cup is for me, and whatever's in my saucer, baby, you can have that all day. And if there's a day where my cup is not running over, baby, I can't run for you. It is what it is. So I've always kind of known these things. I'm also in yoga therapy as well. That is an amazing program. And then if you do decide to take part of yoga therapy, especially as a teacher, please know that it does not mean you are a licensed behavioral specialist. So you do still need to get your accreditation in that area. Whatever it is that you choose to do, but it's best if you are taking up yoga therapy, which helps you align your chakras and your subtle body and really come to center and focus on meditating, and something that I'm working with right now with my yoga therapist is my root and sacral chakras. My third eye chakra, my eye, and then also Christians, please don't be freaked out by that, my God. Please don't do that. I ain't got time for it today. I don't have time for it today. All right. If y'all gonna go where y'all going, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do for you at this point. Like straight up. You're gonna have to figure it out. But I promise you, I still believe in Jesus. You know what I mean? Jesus, I learned that Jesus is my first teacher. And it is important for me on my walk, on my journey, to be able to learn as much as I can. I mean, God made the universe, but why aren't we studying astrology? Why aren't we studying the stars? I'm not saying, you have to believe in horoscopes, whatnot, what have you, but there's a whole world out there. Oh my gosh, the thunder's coming back. Good, I'm so excited. I hope it gets to rain during this process. You guys are going to love it so much. I do. Okay, so let's get back to yoga therapy, right? So yoga therapy is amazing. It helps you, process with your inner child and just really heal and process and grow. And yoga therapy works best if you do allow your yoga therapist and your therapist or your psychiatrist, whoever that is, your clinician, to work as a team so that they can work on your mental health, because your mental health is just as important as your physical health, as I was saying earlier. Oftentimes we don't seem to stop and realize, why is this person so angry? Why is this person so sad? Why is this person so happy? So for you, being happy is the goal. No, baby, being content is the goal. Moments of happiness will come. Moments of sorrow will come. Moments of devastation will come. Moments of celebration will come. Moments of new beginnings and new life will come, but I'm learning, working through MVP's yoga school. This is what I'm learning in school, guys. It's nuts. It's crazy. So we have these things called the gunas, right? And in the gunas, you have sattva. So imagine that life is a pendulum, right? We talked about the joys, we talked about the sorrows, new birth, death, happiness, sadness, just all of these things in life that are happening. What comes up must go down. What goes down must come up, right? It's life. But we're not taught to really learn how to balance when these things are happening, right? So here are our rajas, our tamas, and then our sattva. Sattva is the balance. Sattva is the middle. That's where your goal is to be. So sure, like a heartbeat, you have your ups, you have your downs, but you're still balanced. You're still here. So that is what we're learning, how to be in center, how to be non-reactionary. It doesn't mean that you can't be impacted by these things, but you want to be able to respond instead of react. And then you have the whole 8-limb path. That thing is bananas. Like, you're learning about the yamas and the niyamas. There's 5 of each, y'all. Okay? We even talk about non-violence and non-stealing and it can be stealing from yourself. Am I giving you more time than I'm giving myself? Am I putting more into this relationship with you than I am putting into myself? Am I looking to you to complete me rather than compliment me? You know what I'm saying? There's just so much. There's a whole world that you can just break this thing down into. So, that is what I'm learning so far.
Whoa, whoa.